All right, so Castlevania Nocturne just dropped and I'm losing my shit over here, so we're gonna talk about it. So first of all, Richter. Brah. If you're a Zoomer, you have no idea what I'm gonna talk about here because it's based on two games. First, Dracula X, which nobody played because Japan, we got it after, Japan got it first, we never saw it. Dracula X, it's not even actually called that, by the way. But anyways, the game that I wanna talk about is Symphony of the Night, where actually Richter is the antagonist. So I don't think that takes place during Symphony of the Night. I think this takes place during Dracula X. With that said, let's take a look at the trailer. Let's talk about it. So Castlevania Symphony of the Night was my favorite Castlevania game. Actually, that's a lie. Come on, man. Flame whips, glitches, kneeling down, solving puzzles. So badass. Okay, it's my second favorite Castlevania game, but you get the point. It does have my favorite Castlevania song, and that song just like the wind was a masterpiece. It was a fucking 90s karaoke masterpiece. So you have this masterpiece made by this holy trinity right here. So you have Rika Morinake. She might as well be a karaoke queen. Look at her, 90s karaoke queen, 100%. Nobody can dispute that. Then you got Tony Haynes, which is like Nick Fury before Nick Fury was cool. And then you got Cynthia Harrow, which is like the voice of an angel. And all three of those lead to this spectacularly amazing song, which when you're 13 or 14 probably is gonna give you tears. And god damn it, the lyrics are so profound. I'm gonna culture up you Zoomers. Pretend you're at a jazz nightclub during a poetry reading, and I'm gonna hit it real hard right now. I can pretend I am the wind, and I don't know if I will pass this way again. All things must end. Goodbye, my friend. Think of me when you see the sun or feel the wind. I know you were thinking, fucking amazing, right? By the way, this angelic voice also did some other popular hit songs that you've heard of. This one from Metal Gear, for instance.
What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night.
I know what you're thinking. Yeah, Kenny. Whatever. There's songs in video games. It's not a big deal. But just remember, this is the 16-bit days. So let's recap here. Karaoke Queen plus Nick Fury before he was cool plus angelic voice equals I am the wind. I mean, these lyrics, my fucking God. You know how deep this shit was when you're 13 or 14? Anyways, you can't expect no less from a man who's missing an eye. He knows the pain. Probably lost that shit in fucking like real Mortal Kombat. Right now you're probably thinking, hey Kenny, you're not even talking about the anime. You're talking about the damn game. Fine, I'm gonna talk about the anime. Here you go, first initial thoughts. There's one word that comes to mind when I'm thinking about this anime, and it's juicy. I mean, just look at those damn juicy lips in a fucking anime. Thank you, Jesus. No, really, look. There's lips. Now compare that to most animes which don't have lips. This actually really matches my own personal art style. I draw lips. Seriously though, the overall art quality, line weight, color choices, and the sheer juiciness looks super improved here. No, I mean it. This looks really, really good. All right, so we start out with the shot of Homie's whip, because of course we do. Whip, Belmont, story checks out. So he goes all Indiana Jones here. I think this is like the equivalent of shooting a gun in the air. It's not badass by any means, but it's Richter, so we'll take it. Then we see this shot of this dead mommy, which, you know, look, I'm not a necrophile, but this girl is definitely a MILF when she was alive. A MILF, for sure. I can tell that she was, for real, and I would say, juicy. But that's disgusting because she's dead, bro. She is dead. I'm like impressing upon you that she's dead. Netflix, why did you put so much effort into a dead woman? Stop playing with our emotions. She's giving me main character vibes here, but she's obviously dead. And now look at Richter, him as a kid and him as an adult. I can tell the difference without paying too much attention, which means the art director is not asleep at the wheel. And also, like I said before, I think everything generally looks better. Obviously, this is a whole different studio. Also, this scene is either from The Princess and the Frog or The Little Mermaid. You pick. No, but seriously, look at that juicy neck. I'm not a vampire, but goddamn. Look, bro, Netflix is really teasing us here. Sweet, Earthbenders. Then we have this. Okay, so I'm really hoping this is Maria, not this Maria. Hashtag not my Maria, but that Maria. Thing is, if it's that Maria, then we're skipping into Richter being an antagonist and Alucard being the hero, and we haven't seen him, so there's no reason to do that, so it's probably not, but sure damn looks like it, and I really want it to be this Maria, because this Maria was one classy dame. Lightning, spells, murder, I get it. Sign me up. Shit, it's this Maria, son of a bitch. Hashtag not my Maria. Remember when I was telling you about 90s karaoke? Look at this dude, he looks like he could be a Backstreet Boy. All right, final trailer review. So let's recap. This is the Castlevania story. It's set in the 90s for sure, which equals Backstreet Boys. So let's sum it up. Bring it all together. Karaoke Queen, plus Sagat, plus angelic voices, plus hashtag not my Maria, plus 90s boy band equals 10 out of 10. No, but seriously, go listen to the song. It's called I Am the Wind, and it's great.